So this lesson involves algebraic expressions with grouping symbols. And we've already seen that we remove the times sign with algebraic expressions, and here we do the same. So let's go through the examples. So A says 3 times m plus 5, and we want to simplify the expression. To do that, we remove the times sign. So the expression looks like this: 3 outside the brackets m plus 5. Now B, the number is at the back. We can move it to the front, which is what we're going to do. We're going to remove the times sign and write 9 times in brackets 7 minus B, with the 9 at the front. Now C, again, we remove the times sign, so outside the brackets we have 2p, and inside the brackets we have 3q minus 5m. And last one, move the w to the front, and then in brackets we have the z plus 4. Now here's an example where we're doing the reverse process. We want to insert the multiplication signs where they need to be. So you look inside the brackets, and we have a v plus a 5, so there's no multiplication signs there, but we can put one outside the brackets between the 2 and the brackets. So it would look like this: 2 times v plus 5. In B, again, if you look inside the brackets, we don't need any multiplication signs, but we do need one outside the brackets. So we have A times brackets B minus 1. Now C, there's quite a few places here where we need multiplication signs. Let's start off with the 3. We have 3k, so that means a times sign there. We need a times sign between the k and the bracket because there's nothing there. Inside the brackets we need a 2 times k, and we need a final one between the 7 and the m. Okay. Now example 3 says, given that k equals 5 and m equals 6, evaluate each expression. So let's do our substitutions first. We've got a 3 outside the brackets, and we've got to replace the k with a 5 plus 2. Now do brackets first. So then we have 3 times, what's in the brackets? Well, it's 5 plus 2, which is 7. So the answer's 21. B says 4 outside the brackets, 3 minus m. So we've got 4 outside of 3 minus, replace the m with 6. So now we have 4 times, what's inside brackets? 3 take away 6, which is negative 3. So 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. And lastly, we have outside the brackets 5m. So that's 5 times m is 6. K is 5 minus 3. So we have 5 times 6 times whatever's in the brackets, which is 2. So 5 times 6 times 2 is 60. The final example has a couple of expressions which we need to write in the fractional form. We just need to be careful with how we write them because they involve multiple terms. So k plus 3 divided by 5. If we would write this properly, we have to write it as k plus 3 all over 5, like that. You must make sure that the k and the 3 are all over 5. Alright, next example, w divided by k plus 3 in brackets. Well, the w is going to be on top of the fraction, and the k plus 3 is on the bottom, ensuring the k plus 3 is always directly underneath the w. And finally, C, we have a minus 4 on top, and on the bottom we would have b plus 9.